Hello and welcome to King Pasha's Garage. Today we're looking at something special. It's even a new tune, even though there's not another tune to back it up. But this is a new tune either way. This is the Nissan GTR Black Edition. Yeah, it's a wild looking car, and it's widely used by many people. So I was able to downgrade it enough to get it down to an A800. There's the share code for it. It starts out, I believe, as a S1. When you go and look at other people's tunes, it's a whole bunch of S1s and S2s, and only a small percentage of us are in A class. I looked at the ones that were in A class, and mine is more powerful. Say if I do just like enter right there, just put drift best for handling, I come up, as you can tell, it's just S2, S1s, and the closest A class someone made is down the list here somewhere. It takes a while for all that to load up. There's the one guy. He's only an A class 797. He's only got 554 horsepower, and I got 650. I have more horsepower, torque. I have a quicker acceleration than he does, even though I'm just like 100 pounds heavier. But we're both on drift, snow tires, and rear-wheel drive. So you know, it's what I can compare it to, because the other one down there is also the same person. So you know, at least they have the corner market right now for the A class, but I'm A class 800, so I see that improving. Got this awesome paint job here, and you have to really look at you know, paint jobs, because this person had some mess ups with it. So they have two of them. So if you want that, you know, look at them, because one has the mirrored image, so it doesn't it looks like you just copied and pasted from one side to the other. So if you want the awesome paint job for that, yeah, do that. So it's this one right here. It's pretty sweet looking. It's the Mimes paint job, but he had it backwards on one of the sides versus the other, so he definitely just did, like, you know, mirror image, and it messed it up, but now it looks good. I like how it looks now, so I'm glad he fixed it. So let's get in here and show you guys what did I do to get this thing down to an A class. So I have the rear-wheel drive here. All-wheel drive would take it up to an S1. It's got a wide body kit. Alright, now if you took the wide body kit off, you would, you know, it'd be a 798, but you wouldn't lose anything when it comes to pound-wise. I did put a big wing on the back. I decided why not, and it's adjustable, and that was another way to get that to go down. You know, but you know, you have these other options too, and they were just adding weight and whatnot. But I figured, hey, why not? Let's go with a big wing and go from there. So we got a snow tire compound on here. All right, there's off-road. I wouldn't use those. All these other ones, you know, just a stock tire compound would shoot it straight up. No, we're not doing that. I have been starting to use drag tires on some cars. But, yeah, I'll explain that one later. We got 255 stocks in the front and 285 stocks in the rear. I got the heaviest rims on here. Like I said, just keep the numbers down so I can get power out. It's only got, you know, the 20s in the front and 20s in the rear, so they're not maxed out rims, so I saved some weight there. The reason why I don't like using drags all the time is because it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's more a pain in the butt to tune, and the finished product, people try it and they're like, Posh, this thing slides too much. Posh, this thing needs a spin tire. It's just a nightmare, and I just don't like using them that often. We got a 6-speed transmission in here at least. Stock driveline. And a drift differential. You got stock brakes, as you can tell. It'll go right up to an S1. Drift springs on there. Anti-roll bars, at least they're in there just to save weight. No roll cage, that would add weight. Stock weight reduction. And I was able to, you know, with all those minuses, I was able to push out 650 horsepower out of this car. So I was very happy with that. So you can see those are all race valves, stock cam, stock exhaust, sport engine block, sport pistons, stock turbo, race intercooler. I usually do the race intercooler in oil first. That one usually gives me the most power, even though it adds a lot of weight to the car. And then it's got a race flywheel. So yeah, I usually do those two first. And then I start working around everything and seeing what's the max power I can push out of a car. And this is only 650, and it's plenty. It really is. It is plenty. So let's look at this new tune. Show you guys what I did to it. It's got a top speed of 180. I thought that was generous. So yeah. And the gearing is really close together right here. But you know, your primes are like second and third is your gears. As you're going to tell, there's something missing. So we got negative 1.4 and negative 1.4, and I decided to do 0 and 0. That's right. I'm doing something different here, and it's working. By minimizing stuff, I'm able to get a faster 0 to 60, 0 to 100, and a more higher top end speed. So that's what I did. It's different. It works. Anti-roll bars are 810 and 1950. Springs 955, 936. Usually I'm dropping these numbers down, but on this one I decided to make it stiff, stiffer than I usually run. So it works. And then dampen's a little different too. I didn't want the vehicle to be too wonky, so I did 20-20 and I did 10 and 10, and it seems to work just fine. Because I had to have downforce on it. Well, I didn't have to have downforce on it, but I decided to have downforce on it. I put it down to 282. There is no brakes. They just add up the PI too high, so I didn't put them on there. And then my 21 and 100, it's you know, it's not new, but it works very well. I should have put myself on Do Not Disturb, and I totally forgot, so I don't see messages pop up. And it's funny, people start messaging me, and they think I can see their messages, but it says Do Not Disturb for a reason. So there's the tune, the build, share code. Let's take her outside, take her down the drag strip, show you how easy this thing is to drift, even with the less tuning of the alignment. Everything else is, well, tuned elsewhere. And I knew that it's smooth. Like right now, I'm on controller right now, and I'm just barely having to really touch. But I'm so used to doing it that I'm always on it. And it's very forgiving. It's very easy tune. It does slide a lot. But if it had drag tires, I'd be up over that hill right now. But this is a nice 650 horsepower, you know, easy going too. It's not an extreme build. It's just a nice, nice easy going drift build. There's no other ways around that. That's what this thing is. In fact, it might be just great for, like, you know, beginners. You know, starting out, like, hey, you should try King Posh's Black Edition car. It's a great rear-wheel drive. It's very easy to control, change gears, if they're changing gears. I don't even know if this one would even work in automatic. It might. Probably won't. But, that is if they run automatic. You just gotta push and use, you know, manual or manual clutch. You know, it's just, it is what it is, you know. This is pretty subtle. As you can tell, third gear is right around 6,000 RPMs. It's not going ding, 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 you know. Wow, there's a lot of traffic out today. But yeah, I'm really surprised on how much traffic there is. And I've been able to squeeze past them. That's something right there. The second gear's not too bad. You know, I mean, just manual alone is pretty easy. You know, I have the tune set that you can just, you know, you can sit in a gear and forget it, you know. It's not that hard. And it you know, it lets you redline, you know, and with an automatic, it's shifting the moment it hits near the red line, and then you lose, you know, all of that power that you had, and it can just be a nightmare. Unless if you can tune, then you tune your car with like 2 gears with a second gear is a top speed of 155, and you should be fine. It's always been, seems like, the magic number, anything for, you know, power-wise. But that was for, it might work. Might have to do some adjustments for being rear-wheel drive. That's usually worked for all-wheel drive. Oh, there's more traffic. I haven't seen anybody else. I guess this is on solo. I don't remember changing it to solo. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, you know what? It did say I was inactive. That's right. Because I was actually active, but it decided to say I was inactive. Yeah, but what I was doing was I was tuning. So yeah, you can tell this is smooth. I'm taking it more sideways, see what I can do. I was able to make it without hitting any traffic. That's always frustrating when you're making a video and you're like, go around a turn car, and then you just sit there and decide, do you want to restart this video and make it look a little bit better for people? But no, this is my first time through, so we're doing good. That's the plus. Hey, I don't know if that was a real person or not. Must have been, because they went through me. Probably. Who knows? But yeah, look at that. We did about 49,650 with that. Not too shabby. Let that collect right there. Wow, this was a 14-minute long video. I kind of just got lost in it. I got lost in the video. That's amazing. And I guess that's what this car does to you. It sucks the time out of you. But yeah, you're able to look inside everything, and you know, at least it doesn't have any other engines, so then you can do that stuff. You can't get into the back apparently. But yeah, if you want a time-consuming, you know, car, here you go. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And yeah, expect to see this this alignment here and there. I've seen it work and I've seen it not work already. So yeah, so we'll get into it. Try to do some other different configurations for you guys. I know nobody asked me to do different configurations. I just figured I need to do different configurations. I'm getting tired of the tunes. I want them to be better. You tune them for you at that moment, and as you keep using them and using them and using them, you start to get bored of the tunes. Like you need to tweak it more to make it more exciting, make it work better for you. And then you use that and use that and use that until that gets boring, and then you go back in the tuning. It's a never-ending process. But yeah, I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.